Hey guys, if you possess a Canadian tourist visa and you're looking forward to a job and accommodation once you get into Canada, I think this video is for you. Stay tuned. Well, I go by the name Sir Peter. I'm a language tutor and a travel consultant, and I bring to you guys good tidings on TikTok. On the 24th of August 2020, the Canadian government, under the administration of the Canadian Prime Minister, that is Justin Trudeau, passed a law that says that if any foreigner is able to get into Canada with a tourist visa and secure a work contract, their tourist visa can be converted from a tourist visa to a work permit. Now, with this recent development, it will be very easy for us to secure you a job in Canada that comes with accommodation in a period of 2 to 6 weeks. All we need from you is a copy of your valid passport and also a copy of your tourist visa to Canada. However, it will be best if you're not yet in Canada. This is because even though the government has clearly stated that you can convert from tourist to work visa, there are a lot of terms and conditions applied which are behind closed doors. And if you are not very precautionary with this thing, you might get into Canada and end up being very miserable. First of all, don't get it twisted. To convert a tourist visa to work permit is more difficult than quadratic equations. Even though it has been stated that you can easily convert from tourist to work permit, the government has also tied the hands of the companies that can employ you by putting some certain rules and regulations that are having very tight and strict diplomatic strings. Now, in order for you to be employed, there are certain things that the company also has to meet up with, and sometimes 90% of these companies don't want to go through that stress. I'm going to break it down to you. Now, it should be noted that most companies in Canada will drop your CV or ignore you the moment they realize that your immigration status is on visitors rather than work permits. Now, let's say a company wants to be graceful and they want to ignore that to help you. They really want to help you. They can't do anything without the S.I.N code. The S.I.N code is actually the social insurance number. This is the number that the Canadian government has given to everybody that is in Canada that is there to work or is there to stay in Canada. This number helps to keep your identity and also helps to track all your financial moves so they can collect their taxes. Now, for a company or an organization to employ you without this S.I.N code, it is the most illegal thing to do that can lead to the shutting down or the total ban or even the imprisonment of the CEO if he employs you without this code. Another diplomatic string which the government has used to tie the hands of companies in Canada is that they are not allowed to employ out of Canada without the L.M.I.A certification. What is L.M.I.A? L.M.I.A simply stands for Labor Market Impact Assessment. It means that without this document, the company does not have rights to employ you if you are not in Canada. Even if you're in Canada and you don't have a work permit like you're on tourist visa, the company does not have a right to employ you. So they need to obtain this certificate. Now, obtaining this certificate comes with some administrative headaches that they may not want to add to their already existing headaches. And also, what makes it worse is that sometimes to get this certification, it can take weeks and maybe months in order to get this certification. Except you are some sort of Superman staff or have some high level of geniusness that was not found in Einstein. No company will want to really wait for you for that long and go through that stress just to employ you alone. It's going to be very, very difficult. However, we have a scheme in place that can override all these protocols and so-called terms and conditions. But it will be best if you approach us while you're still out of Canada. This is because, first of all, we need to establish some sort of relationship between you and the company you'll be working for. That's why from the moment you get into Canada, we pick you up from the airport, take you to where we have to take you to, and try to create some sort of alliance between you and your employer so that you can easily work smoothly and your visa can easily be converted from a tourist visa to a work visa. If you are already in Canada and have this tourist visa, we can try, but it's a 50% chances. But if you are out of Canada, please, we are looking at a 90% chances that you're getting a job that comes with accommodation. Well, if you have the Canadian tourist visa and you're out of Canada and you need our assistance, please contact us through the number on your screen. We are always ready to reply you on WhatsApp. Sometimes it might take a while because of the traffic, but at the end of the day, we found so much joy in answering your questions. I go by the name Sir Peter. I'm a language tutor and a travel consultant, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. Please do not forget to like this video, follow us on TikTok, and share if possible. Do have a nice day. Thank you.